क्या शुभ नाम है आपका?
सौरभ कुमार।
सौरभ कुमार। जब कोर्ट ने ऑर्डर किया था आपको एफिडेविट फाइल करने के लिए, तो आपने क्यों नहीं किया?
सर आई एम एक्सट्रीमली सॉरी सर, वो इंटरप्रिटेशन की गलती हो गई।
इंटरप्रिटेशन क्या है?
सर हम समझ नहीं पाए।
क्वालिफिकेशन क्या है आपकी?
सर बीटेक।
बीटेक किया आपने? आईएएस है?
जी सर।
तो आप इंटरप्रीट नहीं कर पाए कि ऑर्डर में क्या लिखा है।
सर आई
ठीक
एम
है, आप
क्या।
लिख देते हैं कि आप में एबिलिटी नहीं है इंटरप्रीट करने के लिए, ऑर्डर ऑर्डर में लिखा देते हैं। यू हैव नो एबिलिटी टू इंटरप्रीट द ऑर्डर्स पास्ड बाय हाई कोर्ट। एक ऑब्जर्वेशन हमारा रहेगा। लिखिए, मिस्टर सौरभ कुमार, चीफ एजुकेटिव ऑफिसर, NRDA, would submit that he could not interpret the order passed। हाँ, नहीं हम कुछ नहीं कर रहे हैं, बस इतना ही लिख रहे हैं, he has no ability to interpret the order passed by this court, that's all। नहीं तो हम कहाँ कोई एडवर्स ऑर्डर नहीं कर रहे भाई। जो इन्होंने बोला वही तो लिखा रहे हैं, कुछ अपने से कोई नहीं लिखा रहे हम। वो तो ठीक बात है, हम तो ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं कर रहे हैं ना। जो इन्होंने बोला वही तो ऑब्जर्व कर रहे हैं। एक शब्द हम एक्स्ट्रा नहीं लिखाएंगे, जितना इन्होंने बोला है उतना ही लिखाएंगे।
आई एम प्रोफेशनली सॉरी सर।
नहीं नहीं, कोई बात नहीं, जो आपने बताया वही लिखाएंगे। आई एम फेयर फेयर इनफ। ऐसा मत सोचिए कि हम आपके अगेंस्ट में कोई एडवर्स ऑर्डर करेंगे, सॉरी। ऐसा हमारा इंटेंशन भी नहीं है। हम आपने जो बोला है उसी को लिखा रहे हैं। यू कुड नॉट इंटरप्रीट द ऑर्डर इन इट्स प्रॉपर पर्सपेक्टिव।
सर दैट इज नॉट what my intention was.
इंटेंशन। बट यू सेड सो राइट नाउ।
सर आई माइट हैव यूज्ड द रॉन्ग वर्ड सर, आई एम एक्सट्रीमली सॉरी।
नो नो, यू सेड सो। देयर इज रिकॉर्डिंग।
आई एम एक्सट्रीमली सॉरी सर, आई माइट हैव यूज्ड द रॉन्ग वर्ड्स।
You said correct word. You couldn't interpret the order, and I'm going to observe what you have stated before this court. Not more than what you stated, not less than what you have stated.
My lord, I'm extremely sorry.
आप ये सोचते हैं कि यू आर एन IAS, ठीक है। यू आर CO ऑफ NRDA, न्यू रायपुर डेवलपमेंट अथॉरिटी। यू कैन डू वट एवर यू थिंक। You can grant lease to anyone, though the petition is pending before this court. You can flout the order passed by this court, whereby you were directed to file your own affidavit. You sent your junior, your colleague, to file affidavit. Why?
My lord, I'm extremely sorry for that.
No, no. Sorry can't make a dead man alive, Mr. Saurabh. You are appearing before High Court. Why you sent your subordinate to file affidavit? Tell me. Tell me the reason. And उन्होंने एफिडेविट में क्या कहा है? कल yesterday I was interpreting that order. इनका कहना यह है आपके ऑफिसर का कि उस जमीन में से नहीं दिया है लीज, पर थोड़ा सा दे दिया है। ये क्या है? ये आपका जवाब क्या है? ये एफिडेविट क्या है? ये आपने ऐसे ही बोला था उनको लिखाने के लिए। सी फाइल्ड एफिडेविट on your instruction, as you were directed to file affidavit, your own affidavit. You sent someone else. Who is that officer? Call him. हमको बुलाने के लिए आपको हमको कोई खुशी नहीं होती है कि आपको बुलाएं हम। पर जब आपने ये किया कि आपने हम कोर्ट के ऑर्डर को ही फ्लाउट कर दिया, आपको हमने बोला एफिडेविट फाइल करने के लिए, आपने खुद फाइल नहीं किया। एप्लीकेशन भी कोई मूव नहीं आई एग्जाम्पशन के लिए कि ही वॉज बिजी और कोई भी रीजन, तो आपने वो भी फाइल नहीं किया और उन्होंने आपने भेज दिया। यस मैडम, आइए, आप सामने आइए। आपने क्या लिखा है पैरा 3 में? नहीं, पैरा 3 नहीं, इट इज नॉट पैरा 3। चलता है 125 का, नहीं है भाई। एफिडेविट इट इज पैरा 11। पैरा 11, पैरा 11 मैडम, प्लीज रीड लाउडली।
That the land at measuring
so and so square meters
square meters allotted to the Nucleus Tech Consulting Private Limited intervener is another land parcel which is not subject.
बस स्टॉप स्टॉप स्टॉप। इज अनदर लैंड पार्सल विच इज नॉट सब्जेक्ट मैटर ऑफ इंस्टेंट रिट पिटीशन। जो आपने लीज दिया है ये सब्जेक्ट लैंड नहीं है, इसका मतलब यही निकलता है ना? यस, आगे पढ़िए।
Very negligible part as stated above is included in the total land parcel allotted to the
पर
nucleus estate.
थोड़ा सा जमीन उसमें से दे दिया है आपने, कॉन्ट्राडिक्टरी है आपके एफिडेविट की नहीं है। कौन सा पार्ट सही है? फर्स्ट पार्ट और सही, तो आपने रॉन्ग एफिडेविट फाइल किया हाई कोर्ट में, मिसलीडिंग एफिडेविट, मिसगाइडिंग एफिडेविट। व्हाई एक्शन शुड नॉट बी टेकन अगेंस्ट यू? व्हाट इज योर स्टेटस? व्हाट इज योर स्टेटस? हाँ, असिस्टेंट मैनेजर। जब आपको एफिडेविट फाइल करना नहीं पता है कि कैसे एफिडेविट फाइल करना है, तो यू आर नॉट सुटेबल फॉर दैट पोस्ट। आई एम सॉरी टू से। यस भैया बताइए, पिटीशन जो हाई कोर्ट में पेंडिंग था, आपने लीज क्यों दिया? ऑन हुज स्टांस लीज वाज ग्रांटेड टू दैट पर्सन? टेल मी, हु टोल्ड यू टू ग्रांट लीज?
The lease was granted in December 2023.
Who told you to grant lease to that person, that authority?
Well, not technically, I was not posted at that point of time, but there is a
What record says? According to record, why lease was granted to?
My lord, the lease was granted on the basis of a committee that
It was, the decision was taken by committee,
yes,
and
it's in power
pursuant to
committee.
decision taken by committee, you granted lease to क्या टेक है वो, न्यूक्लियस टेक।
Critic, my lord.
कमेटी में कौन कौन है? हम किसी को नहीं छोड़ेंगे मिस्टर, देख लीजिए आप, पिटीशन पेंडिंग हाई कोर्ट में, उसके बाद भी आपने लीज दिया है। कैसे दे दिया आपने? कमेटी में कौन कौन है? सबको कमेटी में जितने मेंबर्स हैं सबको इंप्लीड करिए रेस्पोंडेंट्स, एंड आई विल पास ऑर्डर फॉर रजिस्ट्रेशन ऑफ एफआईआर अगेंस्ट ऑल मेंबर्स ऑफ कमेटी। The CO might have acted bona fide. He followed the directions, instructions, or orders, decision taken by the committee, and he granted lease. But how the members of the committee can take such decision when the matter is pending sub judice before this court? Unnecessary, you are creating problem for yourself and for petitioner also. रुक जाते 4 दिन, डिसाइड करा लेते, उसके बाद दे देते आप, बट यू कुड नॉट वेट। कितने तारीख को हुआ है कमेटी का डिसीजन? व्हेन डिसीजन वाज टेकन बाय कमेटी? 27 9
2021 सर, 27 फरवरी 2021 सर।
प्रॉब्लम ऐसी है कि 27 तो 21 को अप्रूवल हुआ था उस कमेटी का, और 23/11/2023 को अलॉटमेंट हुआ है, 1/12/23 को लीज डीड एग्जीक्यूट हुई, और
ये
माननीय न्यायालय ने स्टेटस को दिया था कि
सर मिस किरण कौशल,
वेयर इज ही सी एट प्रेजेंट? वेयर इज ही?
my lord, she is in health right now, health department.
kindly consider forgiving this one.
करेंगे क्या आप इसमें, बताइए अब आप।
We are bound by the lordship's
नहीं हम कुछ नहीं बोल रहे हैं, आप क्या करेंगे? यू हैव ऑलरेडी ग्रांटेड लीज। इफ हिज पिटीशन इज अलाउड, देन इनके लीज का क्या होगा?
My lord, in the lease that is granted, in the lease that is drafted, there is a condition that the area of the land may be reduced or increased based on
It is not a case of reduction or increase of the area of the leased property. If his petition is allowed, he succeeds. The leased property is part of subject matter. The effect of the final order would be automatic cancellation of lease deed. Then he will sue the NRDA on the ground that when the NRDA was aware of the fact that the matter is pending before the High Court, why lease was granted to him? Mr. Saurabh Kumar, you are a young officer. You should avoid these type of activities, acts, attitude. Take care in future, otherwise you may be in problem.
Sorry.
जस्ट बताइए मिस्टर शर्मा, आपको क्या कहना है? आप तो तलवार की धार पे हैं।
Respectful submission, a very fair submission before this honorable court. I accept on behalf of my clients before this honorable court, my lord. We will not take an inch of the land which is the list between the list, my lord. What is the list between pending before this court, and we are not, and we are bound, duty bound to follow the honorable court order, my lord. My lord, we are here, my lord, my intervention application is only because of the fact that, my lord, if I may be,
No, no,
my lord, because they have got it.
you brought into notice of this court that lease has already been granted in favor of
Yes,
Nice
my lord.
Tech,
We are
Nucleus
not
Tech.
aware of the fact, my lord, and entire upfront premium amount has been paid by us to the NRDA, my lord. Now, my lord, our difficulty is only, my lord, what we are requestfully submitting before this court, my lord, we have invested a huge amount of money, my lord, for the development of software technology park, my lord. My lord, we are making this statement, we will waive the land which is coming, which is under dispute, my lord, and we will
नहीं, वो तो
with
पूरा
liberty.
सब्जेक्ट में जो जितना भी आपको दिए हैं सब तो सब्जेक्ट मैटर का है
नहीं
आउट
सर,
ऑफ
उसमें से दो ही इन्होंने एज पर एफिडेविट से दो खसरा नंबर ही आ रहा है, बाकी खसरा नंबर इज नॉट द पार्ट ऑफ द लैंड व्हिच इज सब्जेक्ट मैटर ऑफ दिस प्रेजेंट पिटिशन, my lord, we are not the person who will question the acquisition proceeding, my lord, because we are not the having the locus, but we are only having the locus with regard to the consent khasra number for which the NRD has made us issue allotted as the lease, my lord. Why we were here, my lord, because NRD has issued a blanket stay order saying that ये आपके खसरा नंबर में 5 खसरा नंबर जो है वो उसके क्लाइंट से है, तो आप पूरे काम को बंद कर दीजिए, मतलब व्हाट वी आर हियर, my lord, only if my prayer may be seen, my lord.
then देखिए you have moved an application for intervention and in that application you have made some prayer, ठीक है,
My lord, my prayer is only if I may be
it
permitted.
can't be granted.
No, my lord, my
In
prayer is not-
intervention application, how any relief can be granted in your favor? You should have filed a writ petition
my lord, it is
challenging
not
that
in
this is,
I pray,
if there is any stay order passed by NRDA against you, then the right recourse available to you was to file a writ petition challenging that order. In intervention application, you will get nothing.
take that liberty, my lord, because the proper, because since the matter is subject before this honorable court, that's why I thought first, my lord, that I will.
No, you brought the facts into the notice of this court. That's nice, but you should approach
And
the right
only for limited
recourse.
relief, my lord, we are not for the challenging the
In
appointment,
intervention application, no relief can be granted.
my lord.
That's problem, technical problem.
And my lord, my lord, I got what my lord is saying, my lord, I go down to that, but only the loss, why we were here, my lord, we are stating on bar, my lord, and we will file an appropriate application before NRD also, my lord, reserving our rights to claim vis-a-vis the lands which are in dispute, my lord, for seeking the compensation back, my lord. My lord, there are 25 khasra number which were allotted to me, my lord, over 10.03 acres left.
No, move application before NRDA,
And let
and
NRDA
they will consider,
Yes.
but no direction can be issued to
I-
the NRDA to decide your representation.
I understand, my lord. I will try and pursue the matter with the NRD.
Yes.
With that observation, my lord, my only request that my this intervention may be
The
pending, my lord.
learned,
My-
yes,
I-
pending रहना है कि इसको disposal कर दें.
with that direction it will be.
Hold on, IE number so and an application for intervention moved by Nice Nucleus Tech Consulting Private Limited. Mr. Vikram Sharma would submit that during pendency of the present petition, a lease has been granted pertaining to survey number.
Sir, khasra number, my lord, there was. My lord, it has been mentioned in para number 8, my lord.
बताइए
Khasra number 1770, 1720,
धीरे धीरे आराम से बताइए भाई.
1770,
17 बटे
17,
17 17
17,
20
17, 20,
17 21
17, 21,
18 48
18, 48,
18 49
18, 50,
18 50
18, 55,
18 55
18, 51,
18 51
1868.
ये देख लेना इसमें लिखा हुआ
Para number 4.
पैरा नंबर 4 on
My lord, on 2nd of July 2021, letter of allotment था और lease deed execute हुई है 23 नवंबर 23.
23/11/2023. He would further submit that some survey numbers are subject matter of writ petition, the present writ petition. He would submit that the NRDA has issued an order of stay.
A letter dated 14 June to maintain a status quo.
So why letter dated
14/6/2024.
14/6/2024 has directed the intervener to maintain status quo.
Over खसरा number, my lord, not on all land, my lord, to 17/14, 1849,
एक से आराम से इसमें 17
1714,
17 14
1849,
18 49
1851,
1851
1867,
1867
as well as part of खसरा number 1889.
part of
खसरा number 1889.
1889.
ये बोलते मैं
He would submit, Mr. Sharma would submit that the intervener seeks a permission of this court to make a representation before NRDA to recall the order of status quo. इसके लिए
my lord, what I will make an application before the NRDA to that we will leave the disputed land in Khasra and
Mr.
NRDA
कैसे
will
करें?
submit it for
Make a representation raising his grievance and the NRDA may be directed to consider such representation. Mr. Hard. The intervener has moved an application for intervention. And in that application, relief has been sought to quash the order passed by NRDA, order of status quo passed by NRDA. Full stop. As the petitioner has not filed any petition challenging the order passed by NRDA, therefore no such relief as sought as prayed by Mr. Sharma can be passed. However, the intervener would be at liberty to pursue his pending representation, or he may make a fresh representation before NRDA, and it is expected that the authority concerned will consider such application in accordance with law. With the aforesaid observation, the intervention application is disposed of. Next time. उसमें लिखिएगा रिट में और pursuant to order dated 15/1/2025, the Chief Executive Officer NRDA is present before this court. He has submitted his unconditional apology as he could not file his own affidavit pursuant to order dated 13/1/2025. He would submit that today itself he has filed his own affidavit.
During the course of the
Take into consideration the unconditional apology submitted by Mr. Saurabh Kumar, CEO NRDA, his personal presence is hereby dispensed with, and the affidavit filed by him is taken on record. Mr. Sajal Kumar, next, Mr. Sajal Kumar Gupta for petitioner. Mr. Anumay Srivastava for respondent number 5 along with Mr. Saurabh Kumar, CEO NRDA. Mr. Rajiv Bharat for respondent number 1 to 4. Mr. Subham Bajpayee for Mr. Heard on IA number 5, an application for withdrawal of Wakalatnama. This application has been moved by Advocate Mr. Pramin Das, who had filed power for NRDA. On due consideration, application is allowed. Mr. Das is permitted to withdraw his power for respondent number 5. कब करना है फाइनल? फाइनल कब करना है? कब का मैटर है ये? 13 का है ना? Post this matter in the week after next for final disposal at motion stage. I ought to continue. Yes कर दीजिए, हमने लिखा दिया ऑर्डर कि you have already filed. नहीं कुछ नहीं, पढ़े रहने दीजिए, रिकॉर्ड में आ गया, it has already been taken on record. There are certain observations on the basis of that set affidavit. मैडम आप भी next time ध्यान रखिएगा, सिग्नेचर करा दीजिएगा इनका सर.